Well, obviously we weren't prepared to play against a 2-3 zone. We did talk about the fact that they may have to change the way they guard because they haven't, guarded as well lately. And we are small, so their bigs would have to be out on the floor. But we've gone against some 2-3 zone this year. Our issue is, we just don't have inside presence, so a lot of it's just perimeter oriented, and we didn't shoot the ball very well. We hung in there. I thought if we could have not had a couple defensive lapses and then made a couple shots, we were right there. It seemed like a 10-point game, and then they went on that run and got it up to 20, and then it was done. But our guys played hard. Obviously, it's probably it's not. It is the toughest year I've been a part of for injuries in my 30 years of coaching basketball. It's unfortunate for our guys. It's unfortunate for the program, but we've just been bitten. Sometimes you'll go 2 or 3 years without an injury, and some years you have them. And this year every day, it seems like we turn around, there's somebody else getting hurt. And it's tough for our guys because we're just not very deep. We're playing freshmen out there. I've got Matt Johns, who's a true freshman who's been battling injuries out there guarding Mike Dahm, and it's not really fair to ask him to do that, but he battled out there and did a good job against him. But so we've got a bench that's not very deep. We've got a lot of guys hurt, and it's tough sledding right now.
What's Trey's injury, and how much?
He's got a stress fracture in his foot. So he's out indefinitely. We don't know. Hopefully it heals within the next week or two. But he has stress fracture in his foot, and we didn't feel like we should obviously play him. Logan Power had a stress fracture in his foot, which we were unaware of, and he broke it Christmas night. And obviously that can happen, so we didn't want to have Trey. He was sore today. He tried to go through shoot-around. He hadn't practiced for 2 days. We got back from Denver, and they took x-rays, and he's got a stress fracture in his foot.
Coach, obviously you mentioned the inside presence. Most people would say if you hold Mike Dahm to 4 points, it's probably going to be a game that comes down to the wire. Did some of their other guys, aside from that zone, did some of their other guys maybe kind of jump out and surprise you in this?
Well, one is you have to pay a lot of attention to Dom, no matter if he scores or not. So we did a really good job on him, not letting him catch it, and if he did catch it, getting it out. But when their players, are standing out there, and you've got to pay a lot of attention to them, they get a lot of, fairly easy shots. We did not expect, Alex Arians to have that type of game. He averages, 4 points a game? Flatten's a very good player. King, Arians a good player too, but he's younger, and, he hadn't scored it like that. We knew King, Flatten can get away. I thought we did a pretty good job on Jenkins too. He's 4 for 11. Didn't get away from us. But they have other guys. That's why they're a good team. They got other guys that can step up and score. But most of it comes from the fact that you are taking away Dom. And for us to give up 1 field goal to Mike Dom, and, we don't even have really a post player. We're guarding him with Stan Amude, who's a 3-4, and we got Tyler Peterson guarding him down there, and we whited, switched everything. Dan Jack, bless his heart, just came off medical, but he's not ready to play right now. And we just don't have a post player. So to hold him to 1 field goal, that was a great job by our guys because he's a very good player.
So with a number of your seniors down, you're kind of looking at a group, the core of your group that you're going to have next year. So is your focus changed a little bit? Developing them yet?
Not really, but you are right. I mean, Stan's playing really well. Tristan, Cody, TP, we're redshirting Hags. We're redshirting another 6'10" freshman that's going to be a good player. We got some other guys coming in. So we do have a very good core group along with, Hags coming back. And obviously that's a post presence that you know, we've talked about it, he's a very important offensive player. Mike Dom is player of the year in the league, but to us, Hagedorn is Mike Dom. He's the guy that we can give the ball to. He's the guy that can pick and pop. He's the guy that we can run stuff for. We can post up. They either have to double him or, you know, he's going to get a shot. We just don't have anybody like that in the post. So we've got him coming back, and then we've got a good group. And Stan Amude's getting better and better. This is his first year playing college basketball. He didn't play last year. He played less than the walk-ons did. And he keeps getting better and better, so we're very happy about that.
Todd, can you envision a way that this team can be better by the end of the year? I mean, I know you've been assaulted by all these injuries and misfortunes. Can you see something? Can you envision this happening?
Yeah, we can get better. Obviously, we got to get Trey Birch Manning back. Stan's. When I tell you he's just learning the game, he is literally just learning the game. Now you can see he's got a lot of ability, but every day in practice he is just like, there's things that you're teaching him that are very elementary because he just hadn't played. So he can get better and better, and he wants to. He's a good kid. You know, Tristan and Cody and TP. You know, Dan can get in better shape. Matt Johns, he's learning the game. But he can get better. He's been bit by the injury bug. He's had a back injury. He's had a shoulder injury. He's had an ankle injury. So he's missed a lot of practice. So hopefully he can stay healthy. And then Nate Robinson's a freshman too. So I think we can get better. And, you know, being healthy, that would help. You know, just having guys around, you know, every day in practice where you can have that repetition. So, yeah, we can get better. We got young guys, you know, and they can get a lot better. We just got to stay healthy.
You worried at all about the team's confidence right now? I mean, obviously with the injuries, so many kind of close losses, although I know you pulled the one out of Denver. Do you kind of worry that with so much of the season still to go and kind of with everything against them that, you know, their confidence is just kind of waning a little bit?
Yeah, you know, you always worry about that as a coach when you lose so many close games. You know, we've lost 6 games by 6 points or less, and those 6-point games that we lost were to Baylor and North Dakota State. Every other one is a one-possession game with a minute to go. And North Dakota State wasn't a 6-point game. It was, we had the ball with 20 seconds to go to tie it. Baylor, we had numerous opportunities to win that game. So you do worry about it. I mean, when you lose a lot of close games, you worry about your coach's confidence. I mean, seriously. I mean, I've coached I can't count thousands of games, 1,000 games, whatever, and I've won, you know, very high percentage at every level I've been at. But when you start losing, I don't care. You're a human being. You know, you got to figure out a way to win close games. And the bottom line for us is that we got great kids and they work hard. We don't have a go-to guy offensively. And you guys know that at the end of a game, you need a guy that can just get a bucket. You know, you're watching Fort Wayne play North Dakota State, and at the end of the game, Concha just dribbles the ball for 18 seconds, and he just steps back and hits a 25-foot three. Well, you know, I'm sorry, but that's not good offense. They got guys that can make shots. State has guys that can make shots at the end of a shot clock. Create shots. Or they've got a post player they can throw it to. So we keep trying to reinvent, you know, what we can do, you know, towards the end of games and figure that out. Because I think a lot of the games in the summer are going to be close. Now, this wasn't one tonight. But as you guys have seen, I think a lot of them are close, and we've got to be able to make plays at the end of a game and make baskets. And I think defensively, we got to keep battling. We're not very big. Our guys are trying. I think they wear down a little bit. But, yeah, you worry about it a little bit. But I think our guys are, you know, they're a pretty resilient group. You know, so we just got to keep working.